It's so much better when you're with me. So lyrics. Like, how do you call me for a gig and you won't even provide anything? Surely. Hata fare. Kwani natoka wapi? Bruh, I'm not flying. These people, they say, oh yeah, come for the gig. This is the budget. We will give you this and this and this. Tulikuwa wasi watatu. Me, the other performer, and the guitarist. So tukasema, sini sawa. Tuko na 8,000. Acha tutumie kama fare. Kila mtu 300. Wakitusort, we'll be fine. Tunaenda kule sikukuu vizuri. It was 31st of December. We walked. We got rained on. They provided transport. But we paid for it. We paid for the transport. That's not even the end of it. There's people have like an overdose of audacity because this person alinipigia tena lini 2021. Nkatha, kuna gig. Najua sijalipa last year, but I was just like, no, I'm busy. Bye. I say that I'm over you, if I'm over you, I've been stalking your IG. No. Nione kama umeniposti. And I've been trying, I've been crying, I've been dying to see you. I've been lying to my friends. Oh, I knew it over. It's been a year. I still remember you holding me near. Some things that I shouldn't feel. If I say that I'm over you. Mimi naitwa Nkatha Muthoni. I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a performing artist, a recording artist. I'm also a music educator, and I am a self-taught chef. Yeah, and food blogger. I don't blog anymore, but like I post things on my Instagram. Go check it out, Nkatha_cooks. I'm generally just into anything that's artsy and anything that will give me food, because I really love food. So for the arts, I think the one that came first was music. Yeah, music, and then drawing. I don't like painting because like of the mess with the paints. It's like kujichafua, but I do it sometimes. It's really good for your stress. Yeah, so music is the one which came first, but not like singing, just like kuskiza too, and then drawing here and there. I think it would be easier to say the kind of music I don't enjoy, because yeah, it's anything that will like sort of touch me, whether it's in the words the way the person is singing, or the harmonies. I love harmonies. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I discriminate against, really, no. What I don't like, I'd say, Akigai, namsinichikia.
I said this with love.
With love. I don't like metal rock. It's just too aggressive. It's yeah. I usually feel pain on behalf of whoever is just like doing all the things. Maybe because I also can't do it, but I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. Growing up, from how I remember it, I used to like just generally listening to music, and most of the time I was listening to music like almost 24/7 for as long as I'm in the house and my parents are in the house. Me, hizi songs wakina, wanaitwa nani hao wase? This Lingala people and Kina Kofi Olomide, all those people. And then to Westlife and country, kina Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Celine Dion. So yeah, generally, there's just been a lot of musical activity around me as a child. But aside from huko, I remember in primary school, we used to like do presentations and stuff. Yeah, like people were watoto tu wana like hizi vitu tu za watoto like kuja mbele kuja uimbe sijui present this, and then Sunday school, and then they had like these competitions, and then nilikuwa tunajipata nilikuwa naenda huko. It was fun. Yeah. But that was generally school, church, and nyumbani. Yes. And then now in high school, and then I got to do music like as a subject. I was very excited about doing music as a subject. I had never known you could do music as a subject. Yeah. My family, I'm the firstborn. Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, I'm the first. My mom is firstborn. My mom's firstborn. I have a sister, a younger sister. She's 3 years younger than me. And I have cute small brothers, 2 of them. They're not that small. The elder one is 10. The younger one is 20. Turning 5. Turning 5. Yeah, they're small and very cute. Mkijua ni sawa, mimi sijawaambia how old I am. I never mentioned my sister. Anyway, I'm 24. I'm a small girl. It's everywhere. Me, I don't hide. I'm old. No, I'm small, yeah. Not really. I think I did things that I liked, honestly. At that time, what was best for me at that time was like me passing, and I had no problem with doing that because music was just I was just a kid who was in school singing. Like it was never like a big deal. Yeah, I don't think anyone was taking it as a big deal at that time. It was just like, oh, naimbanga kwa presentation. Okay. Una dancing pia? Okay, great. People don't know I used to dance, and I like saying it a lot because right now I can't dance. But kitambo, kama ulikuwa unajua kitambo, please tell people that I knew how to dance. Hakuna. It's just my word. No, but ask my mom. My mom knows. Generally, okay, my mom tells me that when I was much younger, like at 2 years, years of infantry and whatnot, like they used to blast a lot of Yvonne Chaka Chaka, and there's a specific song yenye nilikuwa napenda apparently yenye sahi sikumbuki, but I think it's, oh my god, nimeisahau. But generally hiyo album hata iko kwa nyumba. So the typical kid grows up singing and goes somewhere and someone discovers them, except I was never discovered. I was just singing in church and in the house, and we used to dance, me and my sister and my mom at some point. I think I have such a memory. Yeah, basically it was normal, but I was kind of a sick child, so I don't think I ever got the chance to explore more of my music because of kuwa in and out of hospital. Yeah, but I still did it when I got the time. No, honestly though, there's a time in class 6 I went to so many schools, I've lost count. But I remember the very first school yenye nilienda ilikuwa inaitwa Wise Dove, iko Chuka. Sijui kama bado ina exist, but I changed shortly after. Private. And then nikaenda Millennium Light School. I stayed there from like yo time yenye nitoka Wise Dove until class 6. Then from class 6 nikachanganywa kwa mashule 1 million, but the school yenye nilimalizia iko inaitwa Cameo Primary School in Embu. Shout out. Yeah. And then from there to high school. High school I went to Mary Hill. Then hapo nilikaa for 4 years. I shouldn't. And then nikaenda campus KU, and here we are. So for co-curricular activities, I remember in Millennium I used to like race. Also, I can't run anymore. Something just snapped. I don't run anymore, but I used to race. But I was I was athletic. Something changed. Yeah. Yes. I was quite smart at that time. Yeah.
Music drama festival.
Hakukuwa nazo pia. I think kama zingekuwa I'd be kind of derailed kidogo because of the way I went, like I'll talk about it later, but like I went full ham on music when I got to high school. Yeah, but in primary I mean nilikuwa choki. I was very smart. Yeah. This kid who used to inspire me, she had cancer. I don't remember her name, but she was kind of famous and she's a gospel singer, or was at that time. She's fine, hopefully. Yeah, so she used to inspire me. I used to be like, hey, she can do it, I can do it. So I knew I'd do music at some point, just not like professionally. I wanted to become a neurosurgeon, and then a surgeon, and then a pediatrician, and then now doing music. Oh, and then a nurse. And now we're doing music. Generally, I don't think I like change. I'm starting to accept change, but for a long time I'm a Taurus. But for a long time I've not responded very well to change. So that time when I quit dancing, it was your period ya class 6 and inasema like we changed schools, we changed places a lot. So ikafika point I just didn't want to socialize with other people again, wants to go through all that. But I did at some point. We had something, and then we had to leave again. So I was like, you know what, see, I must. I'd say that's what changed generally, the entire changing of locations. But with changing of locations, I also now got into like a different school in a different locality and different people. Oh my God, boarding, guy. Hey, I didn't know it, but I was so homesick. I didn't know it then. Yeah. So I think to adapt to new environments, ndio nika change a lot of things. Yeah.
So yeah, transitioning into high school and then later into campus, when you were talking behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Apparently you've done music like most part of your teenage and adulting years.
Yeah.
So how was it when do you remember just discovering that you could actually not sing but sing well?
Where?
When did you discover you could sing?
Okay, for that one, I'd say church in primary school before class 6. I used to think I was good. I was not, but then I remember I used to, I was very confident. Nilikuwa naenda tu, mimi ndio nilikuwa na lead praise and worship. Well, with other people, but I was up with the front line. So in high school, what happened is that I got a very rude cultural reset. Like I used to think I'm amazing. though like ilikuwa makosa. Should I just say this story?
Sema, mbona unasema?
Thanks, Sarah. So I got to high school and then I realized kuna vitu kama music festivals and drama festivals. First of all, nilienda drama festivals, then we failed. So hatukuendelea. So nikasikia kuna some music festivals. Niko like, should I really go and do it? I think someone convinced me. Sikumbuki ni nani, but someone did. And then akaniambia, you just go and say, you sing the voice that they are looking for. Because like the choir had like soprano, alto, and soprano 1, 2, alto 1, 2. So walikuwa wanatafuta sopranos. Because not many people wangeweza kuimba hizo high notes. Mimi ni nani? Nikajiambia, you know what? I'm a soprano. So I went and told them, I'm signing up for soprano. And they're like, soprano? Yeah. Soprano 1? Yes. And then for a few days, I think they were just preparing for fests. Me, I just couldn't know what was going on. I was still fresh. Yeah. And then they had to do like auditions to like chuja people because choir imeja and they need to go for festivals was like 45. So wakafanya auditions and your girl was disqualified. I was singing badly, to be honest. Yeah, and then but since I got into that, I think that was around second term or first term after midterm. Nilikuwa nishaanza kuwa acquainted with like the music room. Nilikuwa nisha explore, nikajua keys inachezangwa a certain way. So like I grew an interest. So this particular time I was quite depressed because nimetolewa music festival. First of all, it's very embarrassing kufanya auditions. I don't like competitions to date, but I don't go for competitions. Honestly, I don't.
You don't do well under pressure?
No, I don't. So yeah, it was embarrassing. I really wanted to leave school because nilikuwa nisha experience drama festivals and what do you mean? Nitabaki hapa shule nikifanya mathematics. Yeah. So yeah, that day I think it was like the next day or 2 days later. Nilikuwa tu kwa music room nacheza keys before choir assemble for practice. Then I think the secretary akaniita and then ako like, yo, would you like to come back to choir? I'm like, what? Yeah, would you like to come back? We accidentally auditioned 44 instead of 45. So if you want it, you can become the 45th person. I was like, yes. Nikaingia, and that's from there. I think my voice just changed nikakuwa a soprano. So it's because like in church, I remember not being able to hit some high notes. So I think I remembered myself thinking that I was an alto then. So, but like learning, I don't know, there was this culture festivals, like people, practice was intense. Yo, it was intense. Walikuwa wanaleta like trainers from like different places, wanakuja tunakaa huko sometimes overnight. So like I think naturally too. For most schools around Kiambu region, which was like kwenye tulikuwa, huko ndio unaenda kupatana sijui Alliance, Loreto, alafu unataka kupeleka game iko chini. No way. So like people used to practice a lot. So I think pia like your practice culture, it's really nice because inakufunza some sort of discipline, and then there are some no-nonsense teachers back then. So amwezi mkaenda to mess with the school's name. Yeah, it was hectic, but really nice. I enjoyed it. Yeah. As a career, I think in high school when we were choosing the careers that like for campus and stuff, but pia I didn't choose it because I knew that I wanted to do music. Okay, I knew that, but I didn't know like I wanted to do what kind of music. I just knew I wanted to be something musical. Like now when I look back, I used to love, I enjoyed classical music, so I used to.
And it was from a point of enjoying.
Yes.
Not professional.
No. So the thing about me is I don't like doing things that I do not enjoy, because why would I waste my energy? No. So at that time, I don't think I was thinking about it as like a career per se, but I knew I wanted to do it like long term, like for life. But I didn't know what exactly. Also, because I right now I usually say that I don't like doing anything that's not music, because then I have to force myself to do those things.
Which is
really bad.
straining.
Yeah, I don't like straining. I don't like struggle. Yeah. To campus, my parents were like my biggest fans. Most especially my mom, that one. She was nile tu yenye you're proud of your child. Hey, your child is hapo hivyo front line kwa kanisa dancing, sijui doing what. I think niyo, but yeah, she was a fan of me and my sisters dancing and used to correct us, sometimes badly, but yeah, she corrected us. So going into high school, I think they never expected me to like be that obsessed with music, because like I went and I was obsessed. Like people who know me, they yeah, people who know me know that I used to not go for games. Like there's a point I was the chairperson of choir, and then like you get to keep the key because you're controlling practice times and whatnot. So mi nilikuwa tunaenda games zikifika, mi najifungia ndani, and then I'm just in there. And what am I doing? I'm just listening to music, crying. Honestly. So I'd say the support in high school, I did get support from my music teacher. Shout out Miss Beda, you big goods. She was so supportive, and I told her now that my parents didn't want me doing music as a subject or going for music festivals. I told her, like, you just need to do what you need to do. Yeah, please. I'm not going to stop doing music. So I told her to say I'm the best in her class, and the next year I'm going to be the chair. I told her to say all those things. When she did, I think.
Which happened?
Yeah, it happened. Oops. Yeah, so I did get support from and also I feel like there's people like I never forget. Like in high school, shout out to Acoustic Sly. You said like you're really proud of me. I don't remember why, but I remember it was about to do something to do with like guitar and stuff.
She sings today.
Yeah? No, he plays. Yeah, he's a really dope guitarist. Yeah, he still does. Shout out. And then my mom, towards the end of my high school, not up at the beginning, towards the end, and I think my friends, oh my god, my friends are so supportive. I'll get to that. My friends are so supportive. Thank you so much, people. Nawapenda. Yeah. Generally, just being able to resonate with the feeling that music, I don't know, there's always a feeling in music, and I think for the other question about what I enjoy writing, because it helps me. I like painting this picture for you, and then you do what you want with it. But like, I'll tell you, if I was feeling something at that time, I think you'll know. Not through the like my demeanor itself, because I don't know, I don't think I can be that serious sometimes. But through my writing, I feel like I would like to be able to create something that would resonate with someone else going through the same thing. Yeah, and basically tukue pamoja. Tumepitia the same thing together, yes. Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. I think that's an amazing like feeling. Yeah. For me, music is basically about feeling, whatever feeling it's going to bring. I'd say a thing about feeling. It has to make me feel something, whatever it is. Whether it's the general harmony, and not like harmony as in musical terms, but like how the vocals marry with the instrumental bits, the bass line. I'm really obsessed with good basses, like good bass lines. I'd say generally it's just a feeling, whether it's a sad song, a happy song, or just a random song that just makes me feel some sort of way. I think I have to feel it. Yeah. Sentimental. Yeah. Oh, the anxiety. Yeah. I'm worried about everything and anything.
Rehearsal doesn't help.
Rehearsals help, but I am still worried, like, what if something happened? What if sauti crack? Hata kama nime practice, like, I don't know for how many. But there's one time, I was still anxious. Yes, it's anxiety. Anxiety is bad. I've remembered. Yeah, I've had, like, a really good performance, like, according to me. One that I really love. And nimejaribu kufikiria kama that day I was anxious, and I was extremely anxious. It was bad. Yeah, but we survive. Kenge. No, I perform well if I perform well. Things happen. Oh my God, things can happen. These are what ifs. So unajua ni out of experience pia. So that's why I find it hard to dismiss these thoughts, because anything can happen. But there's this, my last gig, I had really practiced, and that song that I sang was my own song. They were my lyrics, and nimekuwa nayo for a while, so I forgot, and nilikuwa nimepractice. So honestly, squeezy, I just go with the flow, honestly. For as long as I'm doing as much as I can to make the show turn out okay, because I really don't mince on practice for my own sake, because if I don't practice, the anxiety will get worse. So I'd rather just practice, and then itakuwa tu, I'm scared kidogo, but I'll be fine. Yeah. Is it the best? It's one of the best, but it's the most recent. It was really heartwarming. I had a gig 2 days before my birthday. I like doing that. I had a gig 2 days before my birthday, and then sasa tukifika huko, kumbe mse wa sound mwenye alikuwa anafaa kuleta sound hayuko. Na hataki kuleta sound. And my people have come. Like, watu wamekuwa kingoja for like an hour. I was to start at 7. People have been there. It's 8:30. Then the organizer with the gig suggest to move to another location. Imagine those people came, like, tulienda tu hivyo, nikaimba, tukamaliza gig kitu sijui 12, and that's when people were leaving, and I was the last. Hey, that one moved my heart completely. Napenda nini wasiwa noma sana. Yeah, the worst.
Ilikuwa na twist, ngoja.
Oh, oops.
Hawakujam.
Sijui kama walijam, but walibaki. Like, the only person, there's 2 people who left, and it's because they had like other commitments, so hawangeka that late. But the rest, I had an audience of 30 something. On my own. That was my gig. They didn't leave. It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday night. And people wanaambiwa, oya, my guys. Wanaambiwa, you guys, tokeni hapa, and then hii venue ingine hapa sound haikuji. And it's the middle of the night. Tulifika huko, I think nilianza at around 9:30. I don't know. And people stayed, and they listened, and they loved the songs that I sang, and they were my songs. They just listened to me. I was just happy. It was so nice. Yeah. That one is, I think, one of the best. It's the best, yeah. Yeah. The worst. Nkatha. Generally, the worst experiences with performing live ni the cost of that show, the cost of running that show. Music is expensive, yo. Guy, I have to pay for practice space. Well, like, say, I'm not complaining, but like, that's the things you have to do, and it takes a toll on you, especially sahi na hii bei ya gas na nini. Hey man, been struggling. So generally any show imekuwa tu kinikula kichwa either way, whether it turns out good or bad. But yeah, I'd say just putting up a show is very expensive, and I don't like that. Watu wenye wanaendanga na pesa za wasanii. Of course, that's what I was going to say. Like, please, many times. And it keeps happening, and I don't think it will stop anytime soon. But it will stop eventually, but then anytime soon. It's just bad. Like, how do you call me for a gig and you won't even provide anything? Surely. Hata fair. Kwani natoka wapi? Bro, I'm not flying. Generally, I think anything that deals with music and money, that has been my worst experience, because I can rarely count the number of times Do better. Yeah. Hata nimekumbuka. Oh my goodness, I have remembered. Oh my goodness, this one was bad. It was like, I will say it.
I'm going to make some friends of you.
No, I'm not, but you!
Know yourselves.
Manze,
No, look what?
ilikuwa ni, which year is this now? Acha nione. 2020. 2020 hizo mwisho wa mwaka gigs.
COVID.
Hiyo ni after COVID. Is it 2020?
It was the
Okay, I don't remember. Ni mwisho wa mwaka. But then I think ni 2020 because nakumbuka 2020. These people, they say, oh yeah, come for the gig. This is the budget. We will give you this and this and this. Tulikuwa wasi watatu. Me, the other performer and the guitarist. So tukasema, sini sawa. Tuko na 8,000. Acha tutumie kama fare. Kila mtu 300. Wakitusort, we'll be fine. Tunaenda tukule sikukuu vizuri. It was 31st of December. We walked. We got rained on. They provided transport. But we paid for it. We paid for the transport. Oh my God. We paid for the transport. Na tukajirudisha tu kwenye tukaambiwa ngojeni tutawasort. Sikumbuki walisema lini. I think walisema like in a week or something. Yeah, mpaka wa leo. But that's not even the end of it. There's people have like an overdose of audacity because this person alinipigia tena lini 2021. Nkatha, kuna gig. Najua sijalipa ya last year but
I imagine your reaction. You don't seem like a bad. You seem like a lovely person.
Wait, I am lovely. I'm not bad. Wait, but that, hey man, I was just like, no, I'm busy. Bye. Like weka unanilipa ya last year. No, kuna audacity ya kusema sijakulipa pesa ya last year.
Sema sijakulipa lakini.
Hey, bana. Wachana na wasanii. But nimelearn kitu. Artists, let's get a contract. Whether it's fake or not. Yeah, get a contract. Give these people. And that's not even everything. That's just one situation. There's always room for exposure for artists. There's always room for exposure. Yeah. I think sijui kama wewe inaisha, niambie kama wewe inaisha, but I think wewe inaisha, inafaa kuisha. Yeah. I don't remember the exact ones because I think Nkatha, but I remember feeling like wow, kasingekuja hapa leo singekuwa exposed. Exposure is good to an extent. Unajua kuna wase wenye anaweza kukwambia like kuja kuna wasanii this and that like they're big artists. Yeah. And then after that, will that big artist notice me and like get me another gig or something? Like I think these are the things as an artist you're supposed to like weigh on your own. I think utajua tu intuition, guys. Yeah. So yeah, kunazo nimeperform kadhaa. Sikumbuki ni gani exactly, but kunazo nimeperform for exposure. If you're just starting out, please know how to weka your foot down. I think that's one of the most important things. Don't let people take advantage of you. Oh my God, I've remembered people who took advantage. It happens because, like when you're starting out, I think you just want listeners. You just want people to listen to you and to grow a following. But sir, you will not grow a following just to benefit someone else at your expense. You're just spending how much fare, unalipa sijui studios, kufanya sijui nini, and then no one even wants to give you fare. Please, just learn how to put your foot down. I think that's most likely to myself, my younger self. Just to try and like put your foot down kabisa and like believe in yourself. And I feel like if you believe in yourself, no one will take advantage of you. I mean, they might try, but watajua tu what will happen afterwards. Of course, I feel like mentorship is very important. At least uko tu unajua someone you can kuwa na msee mwenye anaweza kuguide. Doesn't have to be like someone necessarily in the industry, but someone at least mwenye ako conversant na vitu za business and stuff, because I feel like that's where people take advantage of people the most. Yeah, just believe in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the more people see you like and believe in you also. Like you just do your thing, whether you think it's good or bad, whether people think it's good or bad, but at least learn a few things. Ndio usikuwa tu unafanya kitu just blindly just because you're doing it and you think it's okay. Also like so say the ability to learn inakufanya you even discover even greater what do I say, people to help you in your journey, and you might discover new sounds, everything. Yeah, just be free to learn and be confident in yourself. Me is if I get to someone through like my music, like maybe nime perform and then someone will be like, oh my god, that song, ama wanakuja kuniuliza hiyo song imetoka, and I'll be haijatoka, I'm working on it. But yeah, generally getting people who appreciate your stuff and also being able to appreciate your stuff by yourself, and you'll be like, wow, this thing I wrote, this is something, we're on to something. So that one has been fulfilling for me. And also making money out of my music. It's very fulfilling. Because me, I don't want to go and do anything else. I want to do music. And because it's something I love, if it gives me money, amazing, yeah. So making money from my music has also been quite fulfilling. The times that I've made money from my music, yeah. Of course, there's a couple of things that have kept me going this far. Kuna the fulfillment, yenye nimesema, like people just telling you you're amazing, you realizing that you're actually amazing, and then the making money out of it. It's not much, but I like to think of music as like as an investment that might probably not give me cash tomorrow, but maybe 5 years from now it can give me cash. So what I usually do is like I invest into my music through other things that I do. I do from outside, like just performing and writing music. Also, I want to say that music healed me a lot, a whole lot. So it's been very hard to break up with music. Okay, I don't think I can do that. Because I'm always listening to music anyway. And it's always making me feel something. So I'm always compelled to listen to more music, make more music that maybe sounds like that or not, and explore my own abilities. There's a lot of motivations, basically, but it's on the general ones. Yeah. My music is sentimental. I basically just write real stuff. Either stuff that has happened to me or to someone I know or to someone I don't know through the TV that relates to something that happened to me. You get the point. Yeah, that's what I'd say my music sounds like. If you listen to my music, I think you'll feel something, regardless of what I'm singing about. Yeah. Yes. Nimekumbuka. I was wondering, how did this start? So it started with, first of all, I never liked my English name and I don't use it a lot. Maureen, that's me. So like when I got to high school, throughout primary, I think people used to call me Maureen most of the time, and I never used to. No, they used to call me the other one. They used to call me Nkatha, and I never used to like it. Then I got to high school, people started calling me Maureen. I'm like, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. But then when I got to campus again, it changed, and people started calling me Nkatha. But then I also started calling myself Nkatha because my grandma, my late grandma called me that, and when I found out its meaning, I was like, wow, yeah, that's my name. And then I'm calling myself that, and I'm calling myself her name. So Nkatha Muthoni. She was called Muthoni. And then I decided that it happened by mistake. I don't know. I think I was releasing music, and then I thought Nkatha Muthoni is too long. So I was just like, Nkatha. And then that happened. But my IG is still Nkatha Muthoni, and everywhere else, Nkatha Muthoni, but my artist name is Nkatha.
People don't mispronounce it in any.
They do. I'm also mispronouncing it because yangu it's sounding a bit bougie. Inafaa kusound Nkatha hivyo.
Bougie?
Nkatha, that's my name. But people call me all sorts of names. It's Nkatha with a K, not with a G also. But yeah, it's nice.
What's the meaning of it?
I think from the way I think I'll paraphrase. Inamaanisha someone who's independent, or like a queen, like it's giving divine energy. Oh my God, yes. Generally, that's the meaning. Someone who's self-reliant, self-sufficient. Come with me, let's sing and dance our troubles to the beat. Radiate my energy. Twende kazi, let the rhythm flow down to your feet. Got one life, let's savor it. Nothing matters when I hear the beating of the drum. When your hand is holding want to step, boy, let the rhythm move you, don't be shy. Close your eyes, feel the harmony. Songai, chezai, imba na mimi. Songai, chezai. Oh, songai, chezai, imba na mimi. Songai, chezai. Waiting for this all our lives, got the whole night to ourselves. It's time to let go of all the noise and bustle. It's time to dance like there is no tomorrow. Songai, chezai, imba na mimi. Songai, chezai, and we will go to another world. Let's get lost, and we will go to another world. Let's get lost. Let's get lost. Let's get lost.
Zero.
Yeah.
Go on, but